everybody. Welcome to this video. This is a video to warn people about what's ahead to come. Okay, let me just get right into it. You know about the rapture? Yeah, I probably know some of you don't. But do you know about the rapture? It could happen any minute. And if you don't make it for the rapture by not living for Jesus and not listening to him and putting him to the back burn, then you could get left behind. And being left behind is not good at all. You don't want to be left behind because a bunch of bad things are going to happen when the Antichrist comes to power. Well, the Antichrist is basically Satan who's in human form, a body, and he's going to try to take over the world. And he will succeed because of the Bible. The Bible tells us that he will succeed. Well, anyway, you really don't want to be left behind. So I had this vision about a little boy and a mother who got left behind. This boy was probably about from 9ish maybe to 12. He knew he got left behind. He knew that he just missed the rapture. And he was about to commit suicide to himself. But luckily the mother stopped him, telling him that he shouldn't do it. Because if he does do it, he may not go to heaven. And well, you know that if you kill yourself, you most likely will not make it to heaven. So they kept being on the run from the Antichrist. They weren't really there. They didn't even live in a house because they were scared of being found. But one day they were found and taken away. So the torture began for them. When the Antichrist rises to power, when he's going to try and hunt down any Christian he can find. And he will torture them until they denounce Jesus. And once you denounce Jesus, it's over. There's no chance of repenting. You're on a straight path to hell. You don't want to go to hell. Hell is a terrible place. And it's not for a good 100 years. No, it's not for 200, 300, 1,000, 2,000. No. Not even for 1 million. No. It's eternity. It's eternity. So anyway, they were captured and the torture began. They started torturing the mother and the boy. I won't get into detail. Shooting them, breaking their bones. But don't worry, they weren't aiming for the head and the heart. That's what I noticed. They were not aiming for the head or the heart. Which means they weren't trying to kill them. They were just trying to torture them until they denounced Jesus. The mother did. She couldn't take the pain. But the son stayed there and took it. And in his mind, he was whispering in his breath saying, I'm gonna see Jesus, I'm gonna see Jesus, I'm gonna see Jesus. I know that. And then when he saw his mother denounced Christ, and he said he was very sad because he knew once you denounce Christ, the rapture happens and take the mark of the beast, you're not going to heaven. You're not going to heaven. He knew that his mother was going to hell. He was super sad, but the thing is, once you get to heaven, all your sadness is wiped away. And then you become happy again. And I think the boy knew that. But even though his mother took the mark of the beast, the boy thought in his head that he wouldn't take it. And in the end, they realized he was hopeless. And they killed him. And the boy went to heaven. Okay, so that was my vision. I'm just gonna have a little message for all of you to take home. Not take home, to end this video off with. Don't play with Jesus and God. This very well could be you if you don't make it for the rapture. Some of you were laughing at Christians, calling them crazy. But like in Noah's Ark, the people were laughing at Noah and his family for building the giant ark in the middle of nowhere when there was no rain in sight. When there was no flood in sight. This wasn't the ocean. They weren't going fishing or something. And they were building a giant ark. Who was laughing then when the flood killed them all? Just like heaven and hell and God and Jesus. Some of you are laughing at the Christians for believing in God, Jesus. But you won't be laughing when you're in hell because you didn't listen. So you should repent from your sins, listen to Christians, and become closer to God and Jesus so you can make it for heaven. That was basically my ending message. Hope you enjoy this video. Bye.